Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to see the next topic, that is React Router DOM. So why we use React Router DOM? Let's say we are looking at a website which is not being made by reactjs. So what will happen is if I move from one page to another, the page will reload. Okay, but if we use React Router DOM in reactjs, then if we migrate from one page to another, the page will not reload. That is why we say that reactjs creates a single page application, because if we migrate from one page to another, the page does not reloads. Okay, so this is the functionality of reactjs. So now we are going to use this React Router DOM in our code. But before using that, we need to install this React Router DOM package. So how we will install it? We'll open the terminal. In the terminal, we'll simply write npm install. One second, we'll just come out of this. We'll quit the application. Now we're going to write npm install react router DOM. Okay, so now we have successfully installed the React Router DOM in our application. How we will check it? We'll simply go in the package.json file. In this file, we can see in the dependency section, we got the React Router DOM. Okay, so now how we will use this React Router DOM? Firstly, I will create 5 components and then we will see that are we able to see the functionality or not. So I'll just create 5 components files. The first I'll create for the home.js. Similarly for, okay, let me just write rfce for this. Then we will save this. Okay, now I'll create one more component. Inside the components only, I'll create one about.js page. Again we will write rfce. We will save this. Okay, next component I will be adding, that is contact.js. Okay, now again we will write rfce and save it. Next 2 more components we'll create. One is sign up, another is login. Signup.js. In this I'll write rfce, save this, and then I'll create one more component, that is login.js. Okay, now rfce, I'll save this. Okay, now what I want is I'll put them together in a navbar. So in the navbar, I'll open the navbar.js which we have created earlier. Now what I will do is I'll remove all the other links, like we were getting the home and link. I'll remove other tags. I'll just keep the home, and then I'll copy paste the other 4 tags that we have added. I'll remove this up till here. Okay, now what I will do is I'll copy this link for 4 more times, because we have 5 pages in total. So now the first is the home page. Next we have about. Next is contact. Next we have sign up, and the last is login. Okay, now we will save this and we'll go back to the app.js file and we will remove this. Okay, we'll keep it like that only. We'll save it and we will open the terminal and run the application again. I'll simply write, one second, it's down, we'll write cd my app. Now I'll write npm start. Now you can see we have added the 5 pages. One is home, about, contact, sign up and login. Now if I migrate from one page to another, the page will reload. But to stop that functionality, we will add React Router DOM. How to add it? let's just check out in this. So you can check out the example from here, W3 website. You have to follow this structure. In the app.js file, we'll just copy this stuff up till browser router, copy from here, and then we will open the app.js page, and we'll skip this. I'm removing this for now, and I will paste it directly. Okay, now in this browser router, firstly we are using this built-in components. We have to import it. We'll copy the import statement from here only. Import browser router routes route from React router DOM. I'll copy this and I'll open the code and paste here. Okay, now what I want is I'll keep it like that only. In the browser router, I'll write the first component, that is navbar. Okay, because I want to display it at the top. After that, I want to display the routes. Firstly, I want to display the navbar, then I want to display the routes. So in this routes, you must have studied the UL and LI. So you can consider that this routes is UL and this route are like LI. Okay, so what we want is we have 5 pages. First is the home page. So I'll write the home here. Okay, now I'll import the home component here. I'll simply write HOME home. So we'll write the first one. Okay, remember that when you're using some component, you have to import it at the top. This is a home page. We have to save it. Now if I write like this again, home, I must get some suggestions for it. Okay, you can see the first suggestion we are getting. So now we'll import it like this. Okay, that means if I just write this slash, I want to display this component. Okay, again for other components we will write some other endpoints. I'll remove this. Next is for, let's say, about page. So I'll simply write slash about. Okay, and in this I will write the about component. Firstly, I'll save the content in the about component. We'll open the about.js page. Okay, now I'll save this, and now if I open app.js page, I'll simply write about, and then I will get some suggestions for it. This one, about dot slash components, this one. Okay, it is imported at the top, you can see. Now we will close this. Next outer is for the slash contact. I'll write slash contact. Okay, in the element I'll again write the contact, but before that I'll save the contact.js page. I'll open the contact.js, and in this I'll save that. Now if I open app.js, I'll simply write contact, and I'm getting the I'm not getting any suggestion. Okay, no problem. I'll write it like this, contact. Okay, we'll explicitly do it. No problem in that. So I'll just write it like this on my own. I'll write here contact and contact. Okay, yeah, this one. Now the last two components are the sign up and the login. So I'll write slash sign up for sign up, and we will import the sign up component here. We're not getting any suggestion. Firstly, I open this and I'll save this. Now if I write, I might get the suggestion. Okay, I'm not getting it. No worries, I'll write it on my own. Now the last one which is left, it is login. Now I will write slash login for the login route. Now I'll remove this, open the login page. The login page, we will save this. Again, we will import the login component. Okay, now we have successfully imported all the components and added them in the routes. Okay, so I'll explain once again. We have the browser router. In this browser router, we have put navbar, and in this navbar, after that we will continue this routes and route, right? In the routes, one by one, I'll put all the routes. The first is for the home page, about page, contact page, sign up, and login. Okay, now I will connect all these files with the navbar.js page, because ultimately we need to show the functionality on the navbar itself. I'll open this documentation again. Once I'll scroll it, you can see that if I want to use it in the navbar, I have to use the link component. Okay, how will I use it? I'll open the code again in the navbar.js page. So we have imported all these 5 components. What I want is, if I click on this home link, I want to display the home content. For that, what I will do, instead of this anchor tag, I'll make it as link, like we have seen here also. Anchor tag will change to the link tag. Okay, and href will change to 2. Right, now I will go back to this and I will change all the anchor tags to the link tag. Now I will change all the anchor tags with the link tags. Okay, but before that we have to import that link from the React Router DOM library. I'll simply import it like this. I'll copy this statement and we will paste it in the code. After this, I'll remove this outlet because we don't require it. Okay, now we have imported the link. One thing more we need to do, we need to change the href to 2 attribute. Okay, so now we have successfully changed the href to 2. Now I will replace this paths. What we will do is, like we have written some paths here, / about these paths, we'll write the same paths here. For home page it is / home directory only. For about it is / about. For contact it is / contact. For sign up it is / sign up, and similarly for the login. Now let's check out that is it working or not. So for that, I'll just save the whole code. I'll save the navbar also, and we'll get back to the application. And now if I refresh it, so if I move to home page, you can see the text changes for home page. For about page, contact, you can see the content. So what happens is, you can see when I'm migrating from this one page to another, you can't see any reloading happens. Usually in the websites which are not being made using reactjs, there's a page reloading, which actually decreases the user experience. You can see if I'm migrating also now, it looks like we are just working on a single page. We are not changing the pages. So this actually increases the user experience. So this is the another functionality of reactjs, that it creates a single page application. Now we come to the end of this video. I hope you find this video really informative. In the coming videos, we'll see another topic of reactjs, that is hooks, which is very important topic. But before that, do subscribe my channel and hit on the bell icon for more such updates. Thank you so much.